Kevin Hart was arrested after attempting to leap over Katt Williams. Get ready, everyone, because it appears like Dave Chappelle and Katt Williams are going to square off. Things have become heated as Dave criticized Katt for his contentious performance on Club Shay Shay. Katt omitted any direct reference to Dave from his interview, but Dave appears very troubled by the suggestion that Katt's remarks belittle black performers. Outrageous accusations were leveled against Katt by Dave Chappelle, who went to extreme lengths to suggest that Katt was forsaking his own community and denigrating fellow black artists. There must be some major drama going on if Dave is walking into the ring over this claim. He takes it very seriously. Could this be the rekindling of a long-simmering animosity between the two? For a long time, Katt Williams has worried that the entertainment world will punish him for being too vocal. He says the powerful in Hollywood are trying to silence him because he is too forthright, and that's why his career has taken a hit. Now we have Dave Chappelle, who, in a recent appearance with Club Shay Shay, criticized Katt for his comments on black artists. Dave was unabashed in his criticism of Katt, saying that she was anti-black and appeared to support the white elite of the entertainment industry over his own people. As a result of Katt's explosive interview with Shannon Sharpe, which has been generating buzz for more than a month, and the shocking and intriguing revelations that Katt disclosed, this encounter is the direct result of that conversation. The town is still abuzz with this unfolding drama, which goes to show how significant Katt's discoveries were. Katt Williams's shocking interview on Club Shay Shay, in which he candidly discussed numerous celebs, has everyone talking. The celebrities Katt cited are understandably upset. Several have accused him of being insensitive or even simply lying. Katt dubbed Cedric the Entertainer a joke thief, among other famous people she mentioned. Claiming that Cedric isn't a real comic since, in Katt's view, Cedric either steals jokes or depends on others to write his stuff. Cedric allegedly developed part of his career by stealing from others. According to Katt, Cedric would sneak up on his performances and steal her jokes, claiming them as his own. My appearance on the show was necessary since no one understands the motivations of dishonest people. Cedric followed suit. When you asked Cedric, he said, "Did you steal Katt Williams's joke?" "There is a discrepancy," he said. "Please tell me how my 2018 TV appearance, 2019 appearance at the Comedy Store, and 2019 appearance on Kings of Comedy don't add up. What, for example, is out of sync? I got Mark Curry's help punching up this television joke so it could reach its peak. The identical Steve who departed to observe Mark." The claim hurt Cedric because, as any comic or artist can attest, one's reputation is frequently dependent on one's ability to generate one's own stuff. After taking a beating from Katt's accusations, Cedric unleashed a scathing social media tirade in which he defended his honor and profession. He maintained that a one humorous quarrel with Katt cannot detract from his impressive career, which includes more than 40 films and multiple specials. By stating categorically that Katt's aggressive language is meaningless, Cedric made it apparent that he is above drama. However, Katt wasn't after only Cedric. Critics also pointed fingers at Kevin Hart. According to Katt, Kevin's professed success in his work is more of a mirage than a reality. Nobody in Hollywood has ever been to a sold-out Kevin Hart performance in 15 years. He has never before received a standing ovation at a comedy club. Upon his arrival, he already had his deals in hand. Is there a comedian who, after moving to Los Angeles, had his own sitcom on network TV and was directing a film called Soul Plane in his first year there? No, neither before nor since that person has that ever been heard of. Plants, in your opinion, what are they? The comic industry is reeling after Katt's audacious remarks, and fans and other comedians are trying to make sense of it all. Katt Williams and Kevin Hart have been feuding for a while now. Kevin has always said that Katt isn't being honest about his professional problems and claims that he's been unfairly persecuted by the industry. Katt claims that he has been held back in his profession due to his candid comments regarding famous people. But in an appearance with The Breakfast Club, Kevin implied that Katt's struggles with addiction were the true cause of his career's underwhelming start. During Katt's visit on Club Shay Shay, he did not hold back in addressing Kevin, adding another chapter to their continuing feud. It seems that Katt was trying to get even with Kevin for naming him earlier. Instantly in response to Katt's comments, Kevin brushed them off and referred to Katt as someone who would be more at home in a circus than in the comedy scene. When Katt brought up Kevin Hart, he didn't stop there, he also mentioned Steve Harvey. There have been highs and lows in Katt and Steve's relationship. Steve even endorsed Katt early in her career, so they were on excellent terms at first. At the 2005 BET Comedy Awards, Steve enthusiastically introduced Katt after his performance, demonstrating his support. They were originally going to play together at a New Year's Eve event in Detroit, Michigan, but their relationship worsened following an incident. When Katt believed Steve was trying to bring him down, things got heated. The intricacy of their connection in the entertainment industry was highlighted by an audio tape that caught Katt accusing Steve of badmouthing him, adding fire to their feud. Steve Harvey shot back at Katt Williams's accusations by saying she was making up the feud to get people talking about their joint Detroit New Year's Eve performance. Feeling insulted, Steve bragged about being a comedic royalty and refused to engage in Katt-level aggression. On the day of the show, Steve took the stage first and played his routine without making fun of Katt in any way. But everything changed when Katt got on stage and started yelling at Steve, criticizing him viciously. Despite the passage of time, Katt has never shown regret for his harsh words directed towards Steve. At a club engagement, he boasted that he had Steve in his hands during their Detroit act to the point where Steve quit stand-up comedy. Steve quietly teased Katt by sharing a video with the phrase, "Ignore haters." He usually stays out of online feuds. Katt also brought up his feud with Wanda Smith, implying that her professional problems were caused by her own actions and not by him. Wanda and Katt's already tense relationship took a turn for the worst when they got into an explosive argument on her radio show on Tiffany Haddish's comic abilities. After Wanda decided to bring her family into it, things became heated. TMZ showed video of Wanda's husband following Katt while brandishing a weapon. At any time, you can take a short excursion on Citgo. For just $7.99, with a free vehicle wash, you can get 2 packs of Newport 100s and Wanda's current collection. Would you mind dropping by? Kickoff time is 9 o'clock. At 9:17, Wanda makes her way to the stage. Feel free to drop by. She's about to pass out. Take cautious during this time. The fact that exercise has made its way into her language is audible even on the radio. You must hasten, tiny mom. That's it. Yeah, you've used that one before. Keep your jokes to yourself. Even though Katt claims he had nothing to do with Wanda's dismissal, the consequences led to her losing her job, which she blames on him. According to Katt Williams, Wanda Smith was let off from her work because she made remarks that were offensive to the LGBTQ+ community. Because Wanda was situated in Atlanta, a city famous for its robust and active LGBTQ+ community, this was especially troublesome. It was because of these comments, says Katt, that her audience stopped supporting her, which ultimately led to her firing. The fight between Wanda Smith's husband and their sons was another topic he covered extensively. In Katt's mind, they were trying to kill him or at least severely injure him, and he felt they were downplaying the seriousness of their acts. On a more systemic level, Katt brought up an issue he perceives as emasculating for black males in the entertainment industry: the pressure to dress femininely for parts. He refused to engage in such methods and emphasized turning down large money offers as a means to protect his integrity. This is an issue that other people besides Katt Williams have brought up. Another famous comedian who has spoken out about these issues is Dave Chappelle. Chappelle recounted an incident in which he turned down a massive $50 million offer because of a dress code demand from Martin Lawrence. The incident involving Dave Chappelle brought to light a disturbing pattern. He said he felt cornered when he found out another script had already been written, thinking he would decline to wear the garment. He found it not just strange, but quite disturbing, because they insisted he wear a dress even if there were alternative possibilities. Terrence Howard is worried about the portrayal of black men in the entertainment industry, according to Howard. The industry's drive towards emasculation prompted him to ponder retiring in 2022, he said. Howard summed up his father's teachings by saying that, even in the face of androgyny promoting social forces, one must remain strong and true to one's character. He brought attention to a troubling trend. Males who embrace more feminine traits tend to be more successful, which goes against the traditional idea of masculinity. Howard went into additional detail about what he sees as an attempt to delegitimize black males, implying that powerful black men are seen as a danger by both society and the industry. His main point was that men of all races may be strong and leaders without fear of retaliation, but black men in particular have these inherent abilities that the narrative tries to downplay. Howard is an outspoken supporter of a more inclusive storyline that embraces masculinity while honoring individuality and integrity. The position taken by Dave Chappelle, nevertheless, complicates matters further. Katt Williams is correct that black performers confront unique obstacles, but Chappelle disagrees with her strategy and, in particular, her attacks on other black comedians. Williams's criticism singled out black musicians without mentioning the larger entertainment industry, which is disappointing to Chappelle. Williams's selective criticism was criticized by Chappelle during a performance. Chappelle asked why Williams would target his own culture while ignoring others, implying a betrayal of their shared heritage. There is a heated discussion among black artists about representation, unity, and overcoming industry-wide biases, and Chappelle's criticism of Williams highlights this topic. Dave Chappelle questioned Katt Williams's taste in portraying fellow black comedians poorly, pointing out that Katt often criticizes them harshly. In light of these accusations, Chappelle voiced his worry and emphasized the need for unity instead of divisiveness. He contrasted Katt's behavior, which he views as damaging and hypocritical, with his own method of avoiding harming people despite his challenges. Katt, Chappelle pointed out, is too eager to criticize other people without taking stock of his own shortcomings. He also wonders aloud whether it's fair to ruin his classmates' reputations and professions. Looking back on his personal struggles, Chappelle said that he never wanted to pin the blame on anybody or bring shame on himself. In particular, he took issue with Katt's tendency to criticize other black performers in her capacity as an independent truth-teller. The core of their joint profession, as Chappelle sees it, should not include working to undermine one another's success, and this goes against that. People are clearly on Katt Williams's side, though, with many fans speculating that Dave Chappelle is being overdramatic or envious of all the exposure Katt has gotten. When Katt was defending himself from baseless accusations, they stood by his freedom to speak out. There seemed to be a double standard in the responses to Katt's outspokenness, as fans questioned the whereabouts of support when Kevin Hart accused Katt of putting his career on the line for substance. AB fans are engrossed in the simmering feud between Chappelle and Williams, which has sparked a discussion about how to strike a balance between free expression and respect for one another in the entertainment industry. The future of this dispute is uncertain as long as talks continue. Let us know what you think about this, and if you want to learn more, watch the following video.